Alright guys, welcome to XCOM 2. I've played this a few times now, but we're going to go in and jump with some modded stuff. So we're going to play on Veteran because I've got a bug with one of the mods on Commander that makes it pretty much harder than Legend, I'm pretty sure. Because apparently cover just doesn't matter unless you're the enemy, so you know. We're going to do the tutorial because we get a bit of bonus stuff and some story from that. We're going to reduce beginner AO. And I do want to use this, but I don't want it to crash. And just in case, we'll go with it.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long.
It's time for a bit of story. This is about 5 minutes long if anyone wants to skip
security, even for Advent.
Obviously you can't skip it if you want to
That's
live.
no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap.
Exclamation mark skipping chat,
army
please.
to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Huh, must have been the wind. I was a bit early on that.
With the accelerated timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those. You must understand. I had no choice. Outrider, report.
Bonk.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Her entire script is just made up of like one-liners.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect. Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest PD firm. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds.
Crasher. Your turn.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
Let's go. Okay, so we're only doing the tutorial because it gives you a better loot goal for later on, and it sets you up in a much better position.
Near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up. In position, but I'm exposed here.
It's better than nothing. But see if you can't find a safer position further out.
I mean, you're not
Looks
really
like full
exposed.
cover ahead. Moving out.
Crasher 2,
Come on.
stay close.
Yep.
Keep pace
Come
with Crasher 1.
Meow.
They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
In the shadows.
Yep. Concealment. Hey, 31. How are we doing?
Staying low.
Don't get too close. They'll be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage.
Okay. Sprint up. It's a good job you can't go to anywhere but where they want you to, because I missed
We
it.
may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the drop on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
Do it. Which ones do I have installed? I don't have a list generated yet. Not properly. We have a derpy screenshot on the XCOM mods command.
They can see you now. How about you all shoot
But
first
I'll
and
generate a
tolerate later?
final
No
list
problem.
at some point. I was hoping the mod launcher would generate the list for me, but no, I have to move up. I'm reading chat. I'm not paying attention to what I actually have to do.
Appreciate the bravery, but you're dangerous.
It's nothing major though, just mainly cosmetic and a little quality of life stuff.
You're still keeping score, right?
Not going out that easy.
I didn't think I'd go out like this.
What are $50 pounds?
Crasher 2 is down.
How much does that equate to?
Damn it! You can't take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
Ripperoonie. F's in chat, please. F's in chat. Or the direct emote if you have it. Oh wait, that's a tier 3 emote. Oh, well, you know what to do.
Nice work. Press the
Misplay.
advantage before they get around you.
I love how good that emote looks in chat.
Let's see how you like
It looks like it came out exactly like I wanted it to come out. And that's very hard with emotes. Hey, thanks for the follow.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that
Transmission.
transmission.
See, this doesn't sound like Shen. I think it's meant to be.
Reporting in.
But it doesn't sound like her.
Late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human.
Also, in the story, you're not meant to know this yet, I'm
Advent's
pretty sure.
reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to.
See, it
But
doesn't
we
sound
find
like
what
Shen.
we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
How many hours in XCOM 2? I think it's about 80 on Steam. Something like that. Maybe more. I played through like 3 full campaigns. 1 base game, 2 when War of Chosen first came out, and then a 3rd just casual playthrough. And this is the start of the 4th.
Keep your eyes peeled.
So not too many. But enough hours. It's been about a year and a half, 2 years since I last played those, so yeah. But we're doing the tutorial because it's better story. It sets up nice.
Hold up. You should
Fills
check
in a
that
lot of the
body for
blanks.
salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point.
103 hours apparently according to Steam.
I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
There you go. My people checked. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Great old sunny United Kingdom. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well.
Reinforcements just hit the ground.
They're getting nervous. Now I know
At least I'm
we're
not in the
right
south.
place.
All this is scripted, by the way.
Well
Just in case
done.
you've not seen this
Fall back
before.
to our position. Just go. I'll try
From
to stall
Germany.
them here.
Nice. Nice. Can't say I've ever been, but I'd like to.
What the?
I'm going for the door.
Let's rotate so we can actually see what we're doing over here.
You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
So I don't know why she puts her thumb there. Maybe that's another mod that's being weird. That seemed less zoomed in than the last one we had.
Let's go.
So let's hope that's fine. I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyway, does it?
Let's hope our intel was good.
Best thing about Germany, they know how to do breakfast.
This is the place.
This gun says Bradford on it.
Are you sure?
I don't know if we'll get another shot of that now. Hopefully you caught that.
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Who needs access panels?
Next time.
There you go, it says Bradford.
Let's get out of here.
Just in case he forgets his name. Okay, so we need to pick him up. You need to stop having those donuts.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac. But it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
3, 2, 1. F's in chat.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit. Now!
Yeah, the green substance is quite, like, disgusting and gross. Walk past a Krispy Kreme truck.
Got it
I love
covered.
Krispy Kreme. So good. So good.
Fire in the hole.
Works for me.
Feel free to read all these tooltips and pop-ups.
Almost
They're
there.
very
Stay
helpful.
focused.
They're right behind us. Way too close.
feel so good. Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
We have a like a shop cum factory next to us. Like it has, they like make them and you can view them being made. And they've got like a little conveyor belt that comes down.
You don't need to tell me twice.
It's like a factory cum shop.
We're coming home.
That's pretty cool. Advent and our stormtroopers and cannot land a single shot.
There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection, preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Pupillary response normal. Vitals stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander. Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tygan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tygan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Okay, all this story and stuff you would have missed. It's really annoying as well because you can't actually walk at the archives, you have to go do research.
impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Farewell.
On your order, Commander. I will begin.
We have to do this
researching the
research, but it's only going to
Advent
take a
chip
day.
for possible insights as to its function. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Yeah. Drop a hard save. So we don't have to go through all that again. Take out the armory. You got no kills, but you still got promotion. Okay, apparently Bradford doesn't want to speak, so that's fine. This is the Ranger class. The sword's good for close encounters. Or something. I can't remember what he says. There you have it. New Ranger. I think I might be able to change that. And here. Keep that. Okay.
Commander, to the bridge.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander.
It looked like he was going to shoot me like Iron Man then.
Execute
With his
Echelon
hand.
protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If
Yeah, we
can
have
bring
all the
this
DLC for this.
converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a
what you mean.
real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
We're using the integrated one, so War of the Chosen included an option in the start that rebalances stuff and brings stuff in at a later date and stuff like that as well, so. This is basically just a troop training mission, isn't it? So we may as well just take this. They also have a mod that like auto equips people, the best people available, basically. I can't put mods on yet because I haven't researched that, of course. We don't have anything else we can use. So this is basically it. We can't build anything, we can't do anything else, so there's no reason not to launch. This music also reminds me of Sonic. It's one that got added in Tactical Legacy Pack. It's like do 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 do.
Communications with resistance forces in the area have gone
It's way
dark,
too happy.
which can only mean one thing. These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
Yeah, or yeah, maybe Street Fighter more. But definitely like old arcade type games.
It may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes.
Streets of Rage, yeah.
Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Okay, so they're up by this truck. So we want to move basically up to this tree. It's a good idea. This is a dash, but that's fine. Always have a desire to personalize characters. Yeah. I mean, if we had more of a following, I would make characters for everyone, but you know, there's only like 5 people here now, so it's not going to make much of a difference.
Moving.
If I do that, I don't want to move up too far. You can go up to this vehicle. That's can you. Take the log. Okay, so watch on.
What's making that noise?
You are.
Commander,
Speaking.
we have a chance to do some serious damage here. Before jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Moving to
Let's
position.
take you to the edge with the detection radius. You really can't get much closer without being seen. You can get here, which might be good. You probably have the best odds. Actually, you do. Okay. So it's Overwatch others. And you take the 88. Oh! Beautiful. Right in the cranium. Now we've got 3 Overwatch shots on a 3 HP guy. Well, that's never gonna hit. That did better.
Their obedience makes them predictable.
So few guys I had in my minutes. Has it been a long day?
Let's do this. Objective sighted.
Okay.
Okay, we see the officer as well. Does he see us?
Protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
Doesn't. Okay. So we don't want to push up too far. Just behind these boxes. Yeah, that seems safe.
Good to go.
Take full cover. And everyone can just Overwatch. They'll come towards us. Oh, what a shot that was. There's a 50% chance as well. Okay, and because they activated on their turn, they don't trigger twice. You're in a really terrible spot, my friend. Let's just take that.
Whoa. You see that? Boy.
Wide. And you've got 33. Just try and get the tree, so then we keep the corpses. Is that going to be useful later? He's still in half cover. Go here. We have cover relative to him, and 55%. Nice. There we go. Hopefully you are, because I'm not, unfortunately.
On it.
Although they
did trigger, that's not great.
To the sectoids first encountered during
I was worried about that.
Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are
Because now they get like 3 moves.
with an even greater psionic potential.
Well, that's not good.
Damn it! Find some cover. I'm under fire.
Okay.
I'm pinned down here.
Rangers are uniquely equipped for close quarters combat. In the right situation, they can prove highly effective.
Yeah, let's go there. We're very out in the open. Which might not be a good idea. To think of it, because everyone else is miles away. Especially you. Where are we gonna stick you?
Finally.
I really thought that hit.
Voy a la posición designada.
You have no grenades.
Muerto.
Okay, it's basically just the sectoid that's the problem here. I was kind of hoping to kill him without using a grenade. But it's the safest option. Does destroy the loot as well.
They're shifting their attack.
Okay, we got pretty lucky there.
Time to get cooked.
Although apparently you're burning. It's not good, so you need to hunker so the fire goes out. No one's got the ability to get this guy. Gonna have to do that. It will blow up the truck, but we should be okay.
Tired of waiting around.
So we did take damage. Kind of unnecessary, but I really need a fix for this thumb thing. Because you can't see the secondary ults. When we use sparks, it should be okay. Or whatever they're called. Gremlins. Sparks. We didn't get flawless, unfortunately, which would have gave us some bonus loots and stuff. We just got unlucky with triggering that pod. If we didn't trigger that pod, we would have been very good.
Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result.
A few of our people earned well-deserved promotions, Commander. I'm guessing Shen will probably want to have a word with you too. Operating some of our most advanced
Speaking of gremlins,
specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Don't look that way.
Just like it sounds, our
don't
sharpshooters
look that
engage
way.
enemy
Gotcha.
targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Okay. The fact that they start with squad sight is
Serving
ridiculous.
as our demolition
Like, to get to
experts,
squad
the
sight in XCOM 1
Grenadiers
is
provide
quite
heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Okay, we have everyone now, don't we? That's why you're meant to take the 1 good and 3 rookies.
These items should prove
I don't
useful
remember
in our
that.
ongoing efforts against.
If you can find it, then I'll outfit him like that.
It's perfect. Come on, let's get it inside.
Proper sniper out. Okay. Let's go and view Shen. It's a bit weird because we've kind of already met like
Rework
twice.
the repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved
I
to show
mean,
you around the place himself.
yeah, but isn't it just a stolen one from
Used to
them?
talk about you a lot.
That's why it's got all
You
the
can
alien
be sure
debris in it.
I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. I can't promise any miracles, Commander, but I should be able to put some of the stuff together in no time at all. I'd suggest we get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later.
Yeah, she should have said stealing this ship was his life's work. That's a lot of S's in that sentence.
I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like Tygan has made progress on his research. We should meet him in the lab.
Like a tongue twister reading that.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex.
It's just a lot
The
of
primary
A's.
connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Okay.
New objective added.
Examining an Advent officer corpse, so we have to do...
The Advent officers have
do an
clearly
autopsy.
been modified to allow for their
Now get in the
subordinates to
infirmary
receive new orders
and
psionically.
autopsies
The
on more
implanted
stuff.
chip is the key.
So that opens up our research. Probably want modular weapons. I don't know, experimental weapons are nice as well.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.